Ever wondered what your net worth is up against others? Whether you're in your 20s and just starting out with some debt, or if you're in your 40s building your dream life, or let's say you're near 60s nearing retirement, we have data on all those decades and everything in between. We're also going to be covering, in my opinion, what your net worth goals should be in order to set yourself nicely. The data say comes from the survey of consumer finances as well as the anonymized user data from Empower Personal Dashboard. Let's get into it. Throughout your 20s, the average net worth in your early 20s is negative $23,704. Yes, negative. The median is $7,638. By your late 20s, the average jumps to $113,084. The top 1% in this age group have a net worth of $350,000 and earn around $650,000 per year. Why are these numbers what they are? Most people in their 20s are dealing with student loan debt, entry-level salaries, and they're just starting their careers. Many are spending on experiences, building their lifestyle, and haven't yet developed strong saving and investing habits. The negative average reflects the burden of educational debt that hasn't been offset by accumulated assets yet. But here's the opportunity. Your 20s are when time is most on your side. Compound interest works best over decades, and you have 3 or 4 decades until retirement. What to do in your 20s? First, build your credit score. Open a credit card, use it responsibly, and pay it off in full every month. Your credit score will affect everything from apartment rentals to mortgage rates to job opportunities. Second, open up a Roth IRA. This is a retirement account where you contribute after-tax money, and it grows tax-free forever. If you invest $6,500 per year from age 25 to 35, just 10 years, and never contribute again, that money could grow to over $500,000 by age 65 at average market returns. Third, save 20% of your income. I know this sounds impossible when you're making $40,000 a year, but start with 10% and work your way up as you get raises. Pay yourself first before you pay for anything else. Fourth, start investing. Even $100 per month invested in a low-cost index fund can grow to hundreds of thousands over decades. Don't wait until you have more money or no more. Start now and learn as you go. Your 20s are about building the foundation. It's not about having money yet. It's about developing the habits and systems that will create wealth over time. Throughout your 30s, the median net worth in your 30s is $35,649. The average is $317,171. The top 1% have between $956,000 and $4 million in net worth. By age 35, the median income is $61,500 per year. Average income is $82,871, and the top 1% earn $400,000 per year. Why this gap? Your 30s are where life gets expensive. Many people are getting married, buying homes, having children, and dealing with increased living costs. But this is also when career earnings start accelerating. Those who stayed disciplined in their 20s are now seeing their investments compound while continuing to save aggressively. The difference between the median, $35,649, and the average, $3,371, shows how wealth inequality starts to widen. Some people are building serious wealth through career advancement, business ownership, and consistent investing, while others are still catching up from their 20s or dealing with new expenses. What to do in your 30s? Pay off all high-interest debt, anything above 6 to 7%. Credit card debt, personal loans, car loans with high rates, these are wealth killers. Eliminate them aggressively. Maintain a credit score of at least 750. This opens doors to the best mortgage rates, credit card rewards, and favorable loan terms when you need them. Keep a 3 to 6 month emergency fund. Life happens, job loss, medical emergencies, car repairs. This fund prevents you from going into debt when emergencies strike. Save at least 20% of your income. If you're earning $70,000, that's $14,000 per year going toward investments and savings. This is non-negotiable if you want to build wealth. By age 35, target a net worth of roughly 2 times your annual income or 4 times your annual expenses. If you make $80,000, aim for $160,000 net worth. If you spend $40,000 per year, aim for $160,000 net worth. This puts you on track for financial independence. Your 30s are about acceleration. You're earning more, you know more, and you need to leverage both to build momentum. Throughout your 40s, the median net worth is $125,370. The average is $791,616. The top 1% have between $6.5 and $8.45 million. Median income is around $60,000. Average income is $85,450, and the top 1% earn $400,000 per year. Why these numbers? Your 40s are peak earning years for many people. You've got 15 to 20 years of career experience, you're likely in senior or leadership positions, and your income reflects that. But expenses are also high. Teenage kids, college savings, aging parents, mortgage payments. Those who've been investing consistently for 20 years are now seeing six-figure portfolio balances. Those who haven't are feeling the pressure of lost time. The wealth gap widens further here. The disciplined savers and investors are approaching millionaire status, while those who spent their 20s and 30s without a plan are now realizing they're behind on retirement savings. What to do in your 40s? Consider buying a home if it makes financial sense. Owning can build equity over time, but don't buy more house than you need. A paid-off home in retirement is a massive expense reduction. Max out retirement accounts, Roth IRA, 401k, HSA if you have one. If you're 45 and haven't been maxing these out, start now. A $23,000 annual 401k contribution plus $7,500 Roth IRA from age 45 to 65 at 8% returns becomes over $1.4 million. Stick to a budget despite higher income. Lifestyle inflation kills wealth. Just because you make $120,000 doesn't mean you need a $60,000 car and a $4,000 mortgage. Keep expenses reasonable and invest the difference. Aim to have 5 to 7 times your annual spending invested by your late 40s. If you spend $60,000 per year, target $300,000 to $420,000 in investments. This puts you on track to retire comfortably. Your 40s are about maximizing your peak earning years. You'll never have more energy, more earning power, and more time to compound wealth than right now. Throughout your 50s, the median net worth is $288,263. The average is $1,406,887. The top 1% have between $13.2 and $15.4 million. Median income is around $60,000. Average is $77,000, and the top 1% earn $400,000 to $500,000 per year. Why these numbers? Your 50s are when decades of decisions, good or bad, become undeniable. Those who invested consistently have portfolios worth 7 figures. Those who didn't are now in panic mode trying to catch up. The gap between median and average is massive here, over $1.1 million. This shows the reality. Some people are financially secure and preparing for a comfortable retirement, while others are still struggling and facing the real possibility of working into their 70s. What to do in your 50s? Track your expenses carefully to plan retirement needs. You need to know exactly how much you spend annually so you can calculate how much you need to retire. Most people need 25 times their annual spending invested to retire safely. Aim to be halfway through paying off your mortgage. If you bought at 35 with a 30-year mortgage, you should be close to paying it off by 60 to 65. A paid-off home dramatically reduces retirement expenses. Throughout your 60s, the median net worth is $439,154. The average is $1,703,727. The top 1% have between $17 and $22 million. Net worth often peaks in your early 60s and may begin declining as spending increases and income slows or stops. Why these numbers? Many people are now retired or semi-retired, living off Social Security, pensions, and investment withdrawals. Those who planned well are comfortable. Those who didn't are struggling or work in part-time jobs to make ends meet. Healthcare costs increase significantly. Many people are helping adult children or caring for grandchildren, which impacts their finances. The median of $439,154 shows that half of people in their 60s have less than this amount saved. If you're spending $40,000 to $50,000 per year, This might not be enough to last 25 to 30 years of retirement, especially with inflation and healthcare costs. What to do in your 60s? Pay off your mortgage to reduce expenses. A paid-off home means your essential living costs drop significantly. You can live on Social Security plus minimal investment withdrawals. Start planning Social Security withdrawals strategically. You can claim as early as 62, but waiting until 67 or 70 increases your monthly benefit significantly. If you're healthy and have other income sources, delaying Social Security can increase your lifetime benefits by tens of thousands of dollars. Your 60s are about transitioning from accumulation to distribution. You're no longer building wealth, you're preserving it and making it last for 25 to 30 years. Final thoughts. These numbers aren't here to judge you or make you feel behind. They're here to show you reality and give you a roadmap. Whether you're 25 or 55, it's not too late to make changes. The key principles remain the same. Spend less than you earn. Invest the difference consistently. Avoid high-interest debt. And give yourself decades to let compound interest work. If you're below the median for your age group, don't panic. Commit to changing your habits starting today. If you're above the median, don't get complacent. Stay disciplined and keep building. The goal isn't to compare yourself to others, it's to ensure that you can live the life you want without financial stress. Your net worth is simply a reflection of the financial decisions you've made up to this point. The good news? You can start making better decisions right now, and your future self will thank you.